Bleh.
Bleh.
Bleh, bleh, bleh.
Bleh, bleh, bleh.
I'm left behind, obeyed the lies, but always are gone. You fool me at the bottom line, I lie afraid. Are we in the same place?
So, the story behind this is Cora. She's been adopted into the family. She was with a foster family because she was
I did nothing.
rescued,
You reproach
I
yourself
guess.
for doing this to me.
And now she's gonna live with us, and yeah.
Okay, so it is Monday. It's the holiday, May 24. It looks like it's gonna rain, but I'm gonna be heading over to Alex's soon. But I did want to address something. Obviously, I haven't been filming a lot lately, and as I mentioned last week, a lot has been going on in my life that I've been trying to deal with. But I figured it's about time to explain everything. So last month, my grandmother was diagnosed with melanoma in the brain. So her cancer that was on her back had spread to her brain in 2 separate spots. And we noticed that it was affecting her balance a little bit, but you know, nothing too major, normal things to be expected with the cancer. Now this, like over a week ago, she developed a slight shake or a tremor in her left side, and it progressed over a weekend until a week ago yesterday she collapsed and she wasn't able to get up, like physically pull herself up. Now she did go to the hospital the next day, and they thought that she may have had a brain bleed, but after further tests they found that her sugar levels were up at 44 when they should be at 7's normal levels. So the doctors were kind of baffled because she should have been in a coma, but she wasn't. And the tremor had progressed so badly, it's like the entire left side of her body was seizing every 3 seconds. She couldn't rest, and to be honest, she was scared, just like anybody else would be in that situation. They figured out that the medication she was taking for her radiation treatments to basically make her brain smaller, because the radiation is going to make it swell, caused her sugar levels to increase. And without the medication, she can't get her radiation. Without the radiation, it can't be treated. So she's been in the hospital for the last week with them playing with the doses and starting her treatments and everything, because they won't permit her to go home until after all her radiation is done. Now it was kind of touch and go last week, and you know, everybody didn't know what was happening and didn't know how bad it was and didn't know how it was going to turn out. But it's a new week and she's doing much better. She's able to walk around and sit beside her bed without it being completely, incapacitated and having to stay in bed all day. Her mood has picked up. She has an appetite. Her sugar levels are low, and she has started the treatments. I think she has like 3 more left, and then she'll get to go home and start the chemo and that whole situation. But just getting through that is why I haven't been filming, because anyone knows, with a close family member, when they're sick, you want to do everything you can to help them. But when that close family member is scared and everyone around you is also scared, it affects you in a different way. So that's the main reason why I haven't been filming, because I've been dealing with that, and then also working, visiting her in the hospital every day almost. So it's been quite a task, but I should be able to get back to filming. I just kind of wanted to get that out in the open because everybody's been asking me, you know, what's wrong, what's going on, you know, you're not yourself in my real life. And then obviously me not filming and mentioning last week that I've been dealing with a lot. It's obviously, it affects everyone differently, but I am getting back to myself. And, you know, I didn't doubt for a second the entire time my grandmother was in the hospital that she wouldn't be okay. It's just, it worries me when I believe that and other people don't have that strong of a belief as I do. So yeah, that's the main thing I was dealing with, but everything's good, and I'm just about to go head over to Alex's to do a workout, so I guess I will see you in a bit. Yeah. Happy day.